It's a day of cleanup for many who found themselves in the way of yesterday's storm, including here on Avenue near Eglinton, where the strong winds toppled this tree onto this home. The owner telling me the chimney collapsed. We've seen severe storms throughout spring and summer, in April, May, August, and just yesterday. So are these severe weather events becoming the new normal, and at what cost?
In Ontario alone already this year, and that's not including yesterday's storms, we're at $1 billion worth of damage. So it's been a very busy, very active year for storms damaging properties and homes throughout Toronto.
Taking a walk in this Midtown neighborhood today, some residents weren't lucky enough to escape the wrath of last night's windstorm. At the peak, 8,700 Toronto Hydro customers were left without power.
The frequency with which we're seeing these events are happening with greater regularity.
It's too early to tell how much damage yesterday's storm caused. That dollar value will be added to the $1 billion worth of damages reported by the Insurance Bureau of Canada, caused by this year's weather events, including a snowstorm in April resulting in $22 million in insured damages in the GTHA and Southern Ontario. Then there was this. IBC says over $500 million of reported damage was caused by the wind and rainstorm in May that hit Hamilton and the GTA. The rainfall in August led to extensive flooding in parts of the city. This one storm alone resulted in $80 million in damages. The Insurance Bureau says it's been a busy and active year for severe weather events, which they've been seeing more and more of in the last few years, with flooding causing the most damage.
We're seeing water surpassing fire as the most common form of damage on claims. And so that should be concerning because it's a result of primarily the changing climate that we're seeing.
When you see really, really dark clouds, you know it's kind of bad.
This U of T professor says the impacts of some of the weather events we've been seeing can be attributed to a change of climate and a change in environment.
If we were sitting this place 30 or 40 years ago, there probably wouldn't be as many buildings. There'd be much more green area. And so when you do get a storm coming, of course, what happens now with lots of cement and buildings around, that water just runs off right away, overflows into the storm sewers and then into people's basements.
Do you think as, compared to maybe a few years ago, we are seeing more storms?
I don't think we have really the data to say that there's more intense storms, but my perception is that we're getting more of them. I think we're going to continue to see more changes. I mean, we're not into a norm yet. We're transitioning into a much warmer environment, and it's going to continue. So the new norm may be in 50 or 60 years from now, so it's still going to keep changing.
The Insurance Bureau saying with more of these severe weather events occurring, residents should review their insurance policies to ensure they are protected. For City News, I'm Faiza Amin.